Today I am sharing some working of mine, what I'm working on these days. Just a random share, just a random stream. These are the channels where this stream is going live, and it will be recorded and the copy will stay there. Okay. All right. I'm not sure how many people will be able to see this live, but this is going live at the moment. Um, there's something I want to share with everyone that actually I'm um, completing. It's not completed yet. It's not ready. It will take some more time, but I'm just sharing because I don't know why, but I'm sharing this early. Um, it's about my life actually. Recent events, recent past events. Very important because everything just got out of way, upside down in my life suddenly, and it's just that I can't explain it in a way, but those who know me, they just understand that everything stopped in my life by force. It was not my choice. I have not done anything wrong like that. There were circumstances, there were situations I was going through, like everyone else in life. That does not mean that I have bad intentions for anyone, but um, this document will explain most of the things. Um, Most importantly, about the marriage part. The reason I'm actually talking at the moment because I'm very sad today by sharing this because this is something I have kept inside me for last 2 years, um, more than 2 years, and I kept inside me because I did not want to come to that low level where actually I talk about such things about a person who lived with me for last 12 years, 13 years. That's not something I would, my ethics or my teachings of my mother and the teachings of all my mentors actually. This is not something that I've learned from them. I can't hurt or I can't betray people like this. I don't know why such things happen to such people actually who are not doing the same thing with others, and people actually do such negative and bad things with that person, ultimately turn him or her into a negative. But here the situation is something else. Um, when I share this document, um, please, um, as many as um, as you can, um, the people who know me. I mean, I'm going to share this with people individually. Mostly means right now I'm just having a random um, live streaming on 13, 14 channels, including Facebook right now. Um, but I'm going to share this in a proper manner with all such people who I know, who knows me, who knows my wife, um, individually, personally level as well. So there will be like 1600, 1700 people. I will be sharing this whole information because it's very important that they all should know actually what happened. Because I would only say worshipping you, you can't make him fool. I'm sorry, I'm not going to accept this argument. When you have a trust on a person, only then you can be fooled. So I don't know why such things are much easier for people now, because I'm seeing a big change in masses thinking. It's not just a change in thinking of a certain, just like a change of thoughts and the way people think, the way people, like the whole generation, the whole age seems like just thinking negatively, doing negative things. Whatever कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी जो पहले जिनको अच्छा नहीं समझा जाता था पहले, अब इस वक्त जो है वो such things are so easy for people to do and see. I mean, it's just opposite. I can't give examples right now, but I have very valid and very good examples, but I can't say right now. Anyway, so here actually I just kept things to the point. I did not discuss my past. I did not discuss my. I'm still thinking. I'm just still in between. Is should I continue this stream or should I shut it down? Because I did not plan this. What I am doing right now. It's just very spontaneous. Just happening. I'm just thinking about it. I should be connected with people at the moment. So I'm just connecting this way, recording it. It was about a day in the mid of 2016, when something actually came in front of me um, with so much harsh force. I mean, I was unable to handle that shock. It was very hard for me to handle. I mean, to come out from that shock, because in a moment, I just saw a completely different person, different face, different individual than the person who was living with me for last 7 years. So I was just shocked, because how you can hide such a person for so long, if the person there for so long. I mean, anyways, I have kept things to the point, because this way actually I'm building a document, because I have been forced to come to this point now that I should take some action. So that all the people who got misunderstanding about me in many ways, it was done. I mean, everything is going to be. I'm going to record most of the things attached to my life that were part of chain of events. For example, if someone in my office trying to manipulate, trying to um, make people go against me, try to ridicule me, to um, let people feel easy about me, that probably I'm going to take a wrong decision, or I'm going to take whatever. I mean, a certain mindset was created, a part of plan, and people don't know. But now, when I'm going to expose all these things, I'm going to bring out the entire chain of events with evidence, because I have not claimed a single word or single um, point on anyone. I did not add any such claim in this document that is not supported by a document. I think maybe मुझे लगता है कि शायद ये भी अल्लाह ताला की तरफ से एक हो सकता है अल्लाह ताला की मर्जी है कि ये चीज़ हो बट इट इज़ रॉन्ग इट इज़ बैड बिकॉज आई फील थिंग्स वुड बी नॉर्मल जैसे मैं आपको जो लोग कंप्लीटली वाकिफ नहीं है मैं उनसे शेयर करता हूँ छोटी सी बात अगेन टू द पॉइंट कि आपकी जो लाइफ होती है व्हेन यू हैव अ लाइफ द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग यू हैव इज अ फैमिली राइट दैट्स व्हाई वी से I have a life and that person is alive with a family. This is the natural way of people um, make families and families make towns and towns make cities and cities make countries and countries make the world. Um, this is how things go. Um, so just quickly, I'm just giving you this idea. Okay, maybe in the beginning of this document, people will not able to understand the background because the background is not explained. The background is explained only for last, I mean, back 2 years back, on only one topic, on only one thing. It's not explaining the entire chain of events happen. But because it's difficult to read, it's time consuming to read, I have a plan that once I complete a document, I will have a small to the point video, and this is why I'm actually um, doing this live streaming at the moment because this way I'm just recording it on various channels. So if this goes fine, I mean I can edit it and use it. Right now I'm just going live, so it's the raw thing. Anyways, come to the point. The problem is maybe people don't know about this. Something happened about 7 8 years ago. Um, there was a law, law, actually a big law that was always misused, abused, I would say, against, especially against women. That is the Hudud law. And the law is there, of course, to actually control certain things, but when it is abused, so it is abused. So what actually happened, this Hudud law, which is related to uh, zina actually adultery, right? So the law of adultery, because maybe people know that there is a big decision taken in Supreme Court of India, not too far away, where they actually um, this type of law that they also got on their. I mean, it's the same law coming from England. So I mean, they have also done this. They have demolished it. They have, and Pakistan did it as well. But the strange thing is this that it is not discussed in public the way it should have been. But it was a very good news for women that every woman just feels like they're free. Now there will be no person going to put Hadud against them because it's sort of a threat for a woman if she goes out of way, if she um, skill set I have developed through during this time since I've been working, since I've moved to um, Hong Kong for 3 4 years, um, and from them in Singapore and in Malaysia, I've got some experience that is related to risk management. It's not something because people think maybe it's just background screening or verification, it's just verification of documents like this. It's not like this. My background, my main line of profession is forensics, right? I'm a forensic expert and certified forensics, digital forensics. Digital, I would say, like it's just because it's just all about devices now. It's just all about data. It's just everywhere. Everything we are using is just even watches, even car keys, everything. It's just, I mean, the scope is so huge now. Um, so that's forensics where we establish investigations for cases provided by clients. For example, like I have done cases in Hong Kong Hockey Club. I have done cases for Hong Kong Police, Goldman Sachs. I mean, such type of companies, such type of organizations, where of course we were we were going and meeting people to provide them a service. But the main thing is that if something I was learning during that time, or I'm just having a good time in Hong Kong, right? It's not like this. I have learned things, and because of my background, I was able to actually not only detect it, what actually going on, but I actually you can say that I have applied my experience of forensics and investigation on myself. I have collected data, um, even from a watch, even from a Nokia mobile, that actually people think that is useless now as an analog phones, but still our data can be recovered. If a person is having the right tools, the hardware is there, you can extract data from any dead thing. It's not necessary that that computer, that mobile, or that particular device is alive. I mean, you can charge it and on it now. If it is dead, still the data can be extracted from any device if you have the right tool. Um, so here actually what is happening is just because it's not like doubting a person, but it is just like a feeling of a risk factor, some sort of a red flag. So what I was doing actually, I was just my calls as well as my wife's calls. I've installed automatic call recorder in the mobile phones. Everyone is fucking using this medium for live chat, sex chat. just an app, not an spy tool, not on something like this, right? Um, and upload those recordings on Google Drive. So what I have done is I have given credentials of my Google Drive in my phone as well as mobile phones, because I was recording my phone as well, because sometimes it happens that some sort of a call came to you suddenly, and later on you thought that विश उस वक्त मैंने अपनी रिकॉर्डिंग ऑन की हुई होती. You just think that यार काश मैं रिकॉर्ड कर लेता इस कॉल को. I mean, anything can happen. So to be on a safe side when you are going through a situation, it's good to actually record and keep an eye on everything. So I was recording for some time. I was also keeping, I mean, mobile phone not turning off the GPS location. So me and Noreen as well, I just asked Noreen to actually not turn off, because she was turning off GPS or turning off phone, or I mean no internet type of things were happening with her. Actually, I asked her to make sure that your phone is on. So whenever uh, she is on some mission, I mean, of course, she uh, left the phone with Saad here. So, anyways, um, long story short, I don't want to go and discuss the past way this way. I'm going to actually show something right now that, and in the end, um, this recording I'm going to actually edit it, take out important um, segments and join them and share with people wherever I can to pass on my message. So I'm not going to talk about anything, but many things happened with me based on my people have again. Let's keep it on topic. So I have just shared this that in my professional background that many people don't know. Um, you can go and check LinkedIn just in case if anyone wants to know more about me, about the author of this document, about the video or live streaming. Leider auch use the mics. क्या changes करते रहते हैं लोग. I am disappeared from the scene. Many people, I know many people. You can see there are 148 messages waiting for me, but I'm not replying. The only reason I am not replying is this: what I am going through right now. When I'm going to release a document, it's not just a document actually. It's a series. I was telling that this document is actually serving a purpose. Um, it is. I am developing a way that it can provide a solid reference, properly documented, properly written. Um, so that could be presented in a court of law whenever required. Um, so here I am just sharing my background. I am my main um, career path, if you see, is just risk management and technology. Um, I have this unique skill set in this industry to actually automate things and use the cognitive logics and technologies. What right now is happening in artificial intelligence, actually use that to facilitate risk management industry just like talking to a person, um, maybe sitting right next to me, and I'm just sharing things with him. So that's why things sometimes goes out of focus. But let me come back. So this document actually, what really happened, I just gave it a look of like a book or something like this, because it's just you can say it's a sort of a report I'm creating on my life actually, bringing everything whatever I'm going to document here is going to be based on some sort of documentary evidence or reference, and that you will see. Um, I'll explain here briefly about what happened, in a very to the point way, without going into details. What was done, how it was done. We continue to update this document with all the information given in a given timeline manner. After completing this segment, because it's just going to start beginning of the, I mean, the first chapter of the entire thing. So I'm going to bring most, because it is the most important reason of why I'm sharing this is it's not my personal thing. It's not something I'm just going to doing it do it just to um, destroy others' life or make the other person feel bad or and defame them. No, no, no. This is not the purpose of bringing this information out in public. The purpose of this information, um, sharing this, I am going to expose the way things were done. I mean, it is, it could come handy for any person who might be in a situation, or not completely in the situation, but maybe some parts of it, some type of thing may be happening in his, and he is able to read this, and he will able to get much. I mean, it's just a way, and instead of just keep on doing the accidents and not learning. So it's just like if you have the some information beforehand, and you can analyze things keeping such background, such reference in mind, you can have a very good outcome of it, that I think would be helpful for people who are going to read it, who are going to question it, who are going to comment on it, who are going to um, who are going to understand my point, what I'm trying to say. That will, I am very much sure that this is going to help a lot of people to avoid such type of things towards coming to them even. Um, and sir, I'm just telling you, there are many people out there who are suffering because of such situations. उनके साथ पूरा गेम बना के उन्हीं के अपने उन्हीं के दोस्त, उन्हीं के जानने वाले, उन्हीं के रिश्तेदार, उन्हीं के ये जस्ट ऐसा हाथ कर रहे हैं या समथिंग लाइक दैट। जैसे भी मुझे सुनने में आया कि एक बड़ा भाई, एक छोटा भाई, छोटे भाई ने बड़े भाई के साथ गेम किया और बड़े भाई को घर से निकाल दिया, जो उनका घर था। दो
हेलो। हाँ, तुम लोग कहाँ हो भाई? हाँ भाई, मैं कमरे में हूँ, सर के पास। हेलो। हाँ, तुम लोग कहाँ हो भाई? हाँ भाई, मैं कमरे में हूँ, सर के पास। अच्छा, मैं डिजिटल वाले फोन पे कॉर्डलेस से कर रही थी, खाना खाया। हाँ, मुझे थोड़ा सा मुझे सुनो, मुझे टाइम लगेगा, उनकी तबीयत नहीं है, उनको थोड़ा हार्ट अटैक भी हुआ है। अच्छा अच्छा। हाँ, उनको ना हार्ट अटैक भी हुआ है, तो उनकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, उनको दूसरे और मतलब और कमरे में शिफ्ट कर दें, और दूसरा उनको खून भी चढ़ेगा। तो मैंने आदिल भाई को बुलवाया है, वो आदिल भाई नीचे अस्पताल में आए, वो भी खून देंगे, और उनके साथ उनके दोस्त हैं, वो भी खून देंगे। मेरे को 2 बोतल खून की जरूरत है। अच्छा, ठीक है। ठीक है। तो मैं थोड़ी देर में आती हूँ, आधे 1 घंटे तक, आधा पौना घंटे तक आती हूँ। साथ तो नहीं करा तुम लोग? नहीं बाकी साथ तो बिस्किट खा रहा है। बिस्किट खा रहा है? चलो ठीक है, तुम लोग टीवी लगा दो, उसको डिज्नी जूनियर वगैरह लगा दो। हाँ, कम खाती बोल देना मामा हॉस्पिटल गई, अभी आती है। तुम लोग दरवाजा नहीं खोलना, कोई आए जाए फालतू। बाजी वो अंकल आए, दरवाजा मत खोलना। ऐसे वाले अंकल, तो मैंने कहा आप फोन कर लें, आपने फोन किया उसने अंकल ने ना।
That's you heard the call. Now take a look at this. Hmm. Here are a few points. First of all, if such type of thing happened, for example, if my mother had heart attack, it should have been communicated immediately to me. If I was not available, or if maybe my wife was not talking to me like that, for example, she was not talking to me, and she was angry, and she was not willing to share anything with me. She could have called my brother. She could have called my mamu, my khala, Faisal Bhai, Rehan. the- they are my first cousins, right? If I'm not here, I mean, they are here for her. They can come and give blood. Why you have called Abu? And first of all, very seriously, which hospital now ask blood to arrange blood from the patient's relatives standing outside the operation theatre? I have not seen. I mean, all the A category hospital like Arham, South City, they all got their own blood banks for last 5 6 years. I mean, I have seen my father's situation. He gone through serious issue where he was getting almost. I mean, he was just getting 24 hours getting blood bottles. The hospital never asked us to arrange blood for him. In all the procedures of my mother in Aga Khan or in South City, I don't remember I've ever asked to arrange blood, to bring someone who can give blood. I mean, this may be still a practice in government hospital or small hospital or hospital with no blood bank or funds available to arrange blood, because hospitals do charge this in their billing. I mean, whatever services they provide, so this is a sort of service they are providing, that they are making sure that all the important things should be available and in reach of doctor, instead of we asking for blood for relatives से दो बोतल खून चढ़ाइए, दो बोतल खून चढ़ेगा तो दो बोतल के लिए दो आदमी हैं, जबरदस्त. I mean, I had my whole office staff, if I just tell right now to everyone, ask यार कि अगर मेरी वालदा को ऑपरेशन होगा या इस तरह का मसला होगा, खून की ज़रूरत होगी, कभी इससे पहले एक दफ़ा जब अम्मी का कुछ प्रोसीजर हुआ था आगा खान में, नहीं पापा वाले वक्त में भी, आई मीन, keeping this mind when some procedure was happening, keeping this mind that there could be a need of anything, means, for example, a special type of blood, for example, not available in that blood bank, and they are arranging blood from outside. Maybe in that situation, they can ask you to contribute in, I mean, a way that you give blood in return, or money, whatever the case is. I don't know what is the policy and what is the procedure in all the hospitals. I just been through my father with my mother in various of their procedures and their hospitalizations in Aga Khan and in hospital only. So from where, because Noreen was, my wife was not aware that this is recording. Ultimately, it was just a automatic call recorder that even giving notification of recording, but she never thought like this, that she had this thing, because I have uploaded many um, calls where there are ambiguities, there are things, I mean, she was trying to hide. She was not relying on phone. She was not completely, because even she did not know that I am monitoring, or I have certain tools in the mobile that actually collects data of various uses. But at that time as well, she was very careful, cautious. But here, actually, she was she had no such thing in her mind that this call could be recorded and I could heard this call. Actually, she was talking to a maid of Asad, this voice of a girl named Aisha. She is just 12, 13 years old. She was a playmate, then a maid actually. For Saad, actually, she just take care of Saad, play with him. तो बचपन उसका अ, उसके साथ आयशा के साथ गुजरा। तो आई मीन वो इस वक्त भी नौरीन कॉल कर रही है, तो बेसिकली सिचुएशन ये है कि इट्स बीन लाइक द कॉल मेड was made nearly 1 p.m. nearly 1 p.m. इसका मतलब है कि सुबह 9 बजे 8-9 बजे चली गई थी हॉस्पिटल के, वहाँ पे वो अरेंज करना था और देखना था, मतलब फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल कि अम्मी को लेके जाएंगे और वगैरह वगैरह। मीन्स का ऑफ कोर्स वो एक प्रोसीजर है, तो उसमें नौरीन कम्युनिकेट करती थी विद ऑल द डॉक्टर्स, विद ऑल द स्टाफ। सब नौरीन को अम्मी की बेटी समझते थे, मतलब जो भी नर्सेस थी और जो भी लोग थे वो ये बोलते थे बेटी, आप आपकी बेटी हैं, या इससे बोलते थे कि जो आपकी वालदा हैं। तो दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज़ अ रीज़न आई वाज नॉट releasing this, whatever I have released in this document, this part. Actually, I was not releasing. The only reason was that कि अगर ड्रामे में सही ना, even if it was a she was pretending to take care of my mother and father, but actually she took care. Even if she was pretending, it doesn't make any difference because she took care. In reality, she was taking care. She was talking to doctor. She was keeping the medicines or the important information in her mind. When you don't care, you don't keep things in mind like that, right? And if you are doing a drama and keeping things in mind for a temporary period, it doesn't make any difference because you have made an effort, you have kept things in your mind, and you have your intentions were whatever at that time cannot change the reality that you were there standing many times. But um, here, something to me, it was shocking. I was not listening to calls on regular basis that day by chance, because um, the the sorting of the drive where all these files were stored, they were sorted in descending order. So whatever the latest thing was coming on the top. Um, so I just visited my drive, this folder, just to look at it if it is being updated on daily basis. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि वहाँ पे कोई एरर की वजह से वो बंद हो गया हो, डेटा नहीं आ रहा हो, या वो रिकॉर्डिंग ही ना कर रहे हो। So just to check it after some time, after a few weeks or some time. I was not checking it on regular basis, but for that this moment when this call was recorded and its next call was recorded and uploaded, right? इत्तेफाक से, coincidentally, I went to that folder and just opened it and clicked on the latest, whatever the latest call record it just to hear कि भाई सही हो रही है recording, just a checkup, right? Just to verify it कि तमाम चीज़ें सही हैं. I found this recording. The same day, I mean, I could have called Noreen, or I could have made such a noise कि भाई yes, you can बोल रही है, but I was kept quiet. I did not say anything. I just thought कि यार होगा कोई, होगा मतलब साथ को बहलाने के लिए, या साथ तंग करता है, नॉर्मल नहीं है घर पर, उसको करने के लिए शायद उसने इस तरह से बोल दिया हो कि भाई ताकि इनको लगे घर में जो है कि भाई सीरियस है. हम अगर साथ को बोलना हो तो साथ को भी बोलें कि मामा हॉस्पिटल में है, और वगैरह वगैरह. मीन्स कि मैंने इसको उस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से लिया. डिड नॉट थिंक बियॉन्ड एनीथिंग एल्स. दिस वाज द then the next call. This I did not hear completely. I mean, because at that time I was using my mobile, so the volume was quite low, so I did not hear much. I just heard the call, a few things, and that's all. But now, when I was doing the investigation and when I was going through each and every piece of evidence, there, by the way, there are 23,900, 20,800 files. I will show you files, pieces of evidences against Noreen to prove breach of trust, to prove conspiracy against me, my business, my company. Not only she, actually, she from a business she became part of it. It was already being done by her sister, Sama, not Sadia, Sama. She was doing it. One thing I should clear: people think that they can delete Hangout chat or Gmail email, um, and they think that no chat history and no, and once they remove or recall the emails, everything will go away. I mean, they don't know anything about Google. We are using G Suite. The G Suite is basically the Google apps, um, where the Google provide corporate service, where we have a whole advanced administration console, where there is an app called Vault that records every single word typed. Right? If you are typing not on your computer, on apps, on Google Apps, mean if you are sending an email, not your logs, not your SMS, not your call logs, but whatever emails you are sending, whatever emails you are receiving, whatever text you are sending, whatever text you are receiving, every such thing through all the tools you have used during the time of Google, that is stored in Vault. You can delete it from, for example, it will go away from the server in a way. It is deleted from your inbox. If admin open up your inbox, admin is not going to find that those deleted things in the inbox. But if the admin goes to the Vault and give a search criteria and search a particular thing or data of certain date, he will find everything which deleted or not deleted, because everything is being stored here. If it is deleted from the user end, doesn't make any difference at all. A copy of it's going to retain here forever, right? Because the business service, because there is a need of audit, because there is always, based on situations, there is, when litigation is involved, right, all these things become very important. And this is, I think, some countries compliance as well, where you are using cloud apps. So I hope you got my point here. Still running, that's good. Okay, now the next call. So till now you have the understanding of what actually happened. Is a call was made Noreen told the maid of Saad that she will come late because Ammi had a heart attack and she needs blood. That's why she called driver Adil, who comes with his friend in hospital downstairs. And I will come late again. This was emphasized that I will come थोड़ी देर में आती हूँ मैं आधे पौने एक घंटे में मीन्स के एक दो घंटे अगर ऊपर नीचे हो जाते तो वो मसला नहीं है, वो सब इसमें कवर हो जाता। बट क्यों, वाई, what was the reason why she was telling this lie कि इस तरह से आगा खान, इस तरह से, बाय द वे दिस हॉस्पिटल इज साउथ सिटी हॉस्पिटल, इस तरह से हॉस्पिटल में ब्लड के लिए बुलाया है और अम्मी को हार्ट अटैक हुआ है और आप किसी और को नहीं बता रही हैं, आप उसको बता रही हैं, बच्ची को जो साथ को देखती है, ताकि वो साथ को कंट्रोल रखे, बाकी घर में किसी को पता ही नहीं चलेगा, मालूम ही नहीं होगा तो वो पूछेगा ही नहीं, लेकिन साथ तंग करेगा तो बार बार फ़ोन करेगी, तो कोई डिस्टर्ब होगा, क्योंकि अगर वो फ़ोन बंद करेगी तो फिर मैं पूछूंगा कि फ़ोन क्यों बंद किया, राइट। और आदिल भाई को इसलिए बताया कि भाई जब हॉस्पिटल है, लोगों को पता है अम्मी एडमिट है, पीपल आर कमिंग ऑन रैंडम बेसिस, साउथ सिटी में ऐसा कोई टाइम नहीं होता, पीपल कैन कम एनी टाइम, राइट, पीपल कमिंग ऑन रैंडम बेसिस, तो पूछने के लिए क्या कैसी तो करें। So it could be possible at that time when she was leaving the premises of hospital with Adil and his friend, a stranger, with Noreen. So if she was seen like this, I mean, going out with, there could be question that where you were going or who was that guy, right? But she covered in a way that even if someone sees, she will bring this point कि मैंने तो फ़ोन किया था, ज़रूरत थी फ़ोन की, वो हम ब्लड बैंक जा रहे थे, फ़ोन, वो ब्लड बैंक जो है वो उधर है, उस तरफ है, उसके रोड क्रॉस करके हम लोग वहाँ जा रहे थे ब्लड बैंक में फ़ोन देने के लिए। आई मीन that should show how she actually thinks in advance, right? Cover things in advance means अगर ऐसा कोई सोचेगा, अगर कोई ऐसा सुनेगा, कोई ऐसा देखेगा, कोई ऐसा बोलेगा, तो उसको कवर कैसे करना है, ये चीज़ अमल करने से पहले, एक्शन से पहले, यू कवर योरसेल्फ, टू प्रोटेक्ट योरसेल्फ। वेरी स्मार्ट। काश अच्छी चीज़ों में भी दिमाग इस्तेमाल चले हमारा यार। Unfortunately, we always come up brilliant techniques in only negative things. Positive things, I'm sure. क्या होगा? Sorry. So, ये साउथ सिटी से हमारे घर का डिस्टेंस है, दैट इज़ 200 meters, that is 3 minutes walk. If you just see here, from here, this is our home, this is our home, this is the gate of our home, means of our building. Just come out from here and can walk like this and you reach South City Hospital. Same, there is a way from here as well. Here, ये भी है, दोनों ऑलमोस्ट सेम है, मतलब 3 मिनट दो तरफ से रास्ते हैं। फिर कभी कभार ये भी होता है कि हमारा यहाँ पे गेट, क्योंकि हमारी जस्ट लाइक वॉल टू वॉल, this is our another gate. So if this gate is open, for example in the daytime, you can walk inside from here, you just then become just 1.5 minutes, 1.5 मिनट की वॉक, 2 मिनट की वॉक मैक्सिमम, because just cut down your halfway. For this fuck, what I've pressed. So, for this walk, actually, she was keep asking for drive. Means के कब आओगे आदिल, फोन हो रहा है उसको, तुम कहाँ गए हो, कब आओगे, मुझे हॉस्पिटल जाना। जब वो बोलेगी हॉस्पिटल जाना तो you just imagine it is a 3 minutes distance. Okay? अभी तो ये दूसरी कॉल है, the second call. Let's hear this out.
हेलो। हाँ क्या हुआ, तुमने फोन किया था? हाँ बाजी, साइसन से कह रही हैं कि अम्मी से बात करनी है, फोन में ला कर ली, बात कर ली। अम्मी से बात बिल्कुल, हाँ से बात बिल्कुल, हाँ से बात बिल्कुल, हाँ अम्मी से बात करा दो। हेलो,
That's other voice. I can prove it.
हेलो, हाँ क्या हुआ, खैरियत? ऐसे अम्मी से दुआ सलाम करना है बाजी। अच्छा मैं अम्मी से बात कराती हूँ, मैं भी खा रही हूँ, थोड़ी देर में करा देती हूँ। दूसरी बात ये है कि देखो अम्मी की छुट्टी हो जाए तो कुछ पका दो अम्मी के लिए। क्या बनाओ? शोरबा बना दो, बकरे की ना 2 बोटी का शोरबा सा बना दो। अच्छा ठीक है। या चिकन लेकर, या चिकन का हल्का सा मसाला लगा के
According to her first call, she said it was just 1 hour or 2 hours late. When this call happened, this is 2:32, and that call was about 1 p.m. Right? So just 1.5 hours passed. Okay. So remember, in first call she was saying to the maid that it was a heart attack and she needs blood. In the second call after 1.5 hours, she is saying to another the cook, not maid, the cook Sajda, because she called her, Sajda called on her mobile, considering this that she would be present with Ammi because of her situation condition. She asked her to talk to my mother. She immediately worried, said fuck, like you can't say Polaroid fuck, right? And when Aisha handing over the phone to Shasta to talk to her, she was literally sort of afraid, like अभी रुको, वो सोच रही थी. She was just thinking how to control the situation because Shasta was on phone. She needs to talk to Ammi. What she's going to say that she's not with her. Then where she is? She is just 3 minutes walk away from home. If she is not with Ammi, why she is not at home? Right? Right? And then she is telling to Sajda that अम्मी अभी खा रही हैं, नंबर 1 अभी खा रही हैं, मीन्स के 1.5 घंटे पहले ऑपरेशन हुआ है, ब्लड की ज़रूरत थी। भाई क्या हुआ था, अभी ऑपरेशन कराते सबसे पहले डॉक्टर ने खाना दे दिया उनको, राइट? एंड सेकंड थिंग इज दिस कि बोलती है कि हो सकता है आज छुट्टी हो जाए, मीन्स try to understand, she is just trying to find a way out of the situation, right? She's just telling her this कि आज छुट्टी हो जाए, and then she is going to take her in a normal way, the way she deals with her on daily basis about kitchen, means उनके लिए खाना पका क्या पकेगा वगैरह वगैरह. But there are some very interesting things going on. This I will just keep in this call, hear it out.
हेलो। हाँ क्या हुआ, क्या तुमने फोन किया था? हाँ बाजी, साइकिल आंटी कह रही हैं कि अम्मी से बात करनी है, फोन में ला करनी बात करनी। अम्मी से बात बिल्कुल हाँ, से बात बिल्कुल हाँ, से बात बिल्कुल हाँ, अम्मी से बात करा दो। हेलो
हेलो।
हाँ क्या हुआ, खैरियत?
ऐसे अम्मी से दुआ सलाम करना है बाजी।
अच्छा मैं अम्मी से बात कराती हूँ, मैं अभी खा रही हूँ थोड़ी देर में करा देती हूँ। दूसरी बात ये है कि देखो अम्मी की छुट्टी हो जाए तो कुछ पका दो अम्मी के लिए।
क्या बनाओ?
शोरबा बना दो, बकरे की ना 2 बोटी का शोरबा सा बना दो।
अच्छा ठीक।
या चिकन देकर या चिकन का हल्का सा मसाला लगा के, चिकन मसाला डाल के हल्का सा मसाला लगा के बॉईल करते हैं ना।
जी जी।
बस
चिकन वैसे बना दो जैसे वो उस दिन आपके लिए मैंने बनाई थी।
क्या बनाया था?
हाँ
क्या?
जैसे उस दिन आपके लिए चिकन जिस दिन आपके लिए मैंने उस दिन चिकन बनाई थी नमक काली मिर्च वाली।
हाँ वो तो सही है, वो तो बहुत अच्छी रहेगी।
अच्छा शोरबे टाइप बनाओ।
नहीं शोरबा तो नहीं
जी।
बहुत जैसे होती है वैसे।
मैं समझ नहीं रही हूँ। खिचड़ी बना दूँ?
खिचड़ी बना दो अम्मी के लिए
जी।
और जैसे वो ये होता है ना 2 चिकन की गिलास की लेके।
जी जी।
वो हमारे पास
आप कितनी देर में आ रही है?
मुर्गी नहीं हमारे पास।
मुर्गी?
हाँ
हाँ मुर्गी है।
आदिल को बुलाओ। जी आदिल को बुलाओ। जी 1000 रुपए। हाँ जी ठीक है। 1000 रुपए दे दो, 1000 रुपए दे दो, 1000 रुपए दे दो उसको बोलो आवाज जाके ना 2 चिकन लेके आओ।
अच्छा ठीक है।
2 चिकन लेकर आओ। उसमें
पैसे
ना 2
पैसे हैं उसके पास? पैसे हैं उसके पास बाजी? अच्छा
को वापस किए होंगे ना पैसे।
अच्छा एक मैश
आ गया, वो सामान लेके आ गया। वो हमारे 70 का सामान लेने गया था।
हाँ वो
70 का सामान लेने गया था, गोश्त और आटा।
उसने
वो दे दिया होगा, उसको बुलाओ, उसमें पैसे वापस करेगा, उसने 1000 रुपए देगा और जाके चिकन लेकर आए। अच्छा चिकन ले आए तो अम्मी के लिए उसमें से 2 बोटी लेकर तुम हल्का सा नमक काली मिर्च लगा के हल्का सा वो लगा के वो कर दो, बेक कर दो। अच्छा ठीक है। वो बोटी तोड़ के अम्मी को दे देंगे।
अच्छा वो दही तो नहीं डालो ना?
नहीं दही नहीं डालना, डाल के
स्टीम वाली बना दो।
हाँ 3 चिकन बना दो।
ठीक ठीक सही।
3 चिकन बना दो, 4 उसमें बना जीरा डाल दो, 4 उसमें हरी मिर्च हल्का सा पेस्ट करके लगा दो। अच्छा ऐसे हल्का सा, और उसी अपने ही वो पानी में जैसे गल जाए। जी जी। तो फिर उसके बाद हल्का सा उसको उतार के ना, उसकी बोटी उतार के हल्का सा सौते करके दे देंगे। अच्छा चलो ठीक है। ठीक है तो तुम बोटी गला के छोड़ दो ना। जी जी। अलग शीशे के प्याले में या किसी पतीली में निकाल।
वैसे तो मेरे पास 3-4 बोटी का वो पैकेट अम्मी के लिए बना के रखा था ना मैंने।
वो है जी, वो मेरे पास पड़ा है। लेकिन उसको बोलो कि जाके मुर्गी लेके भी आए। ठीक है सही। जो अम्मी के पैसे हैं ना, उसको से कहो कि 1000 रुपए दे दो अम्मी के, वो पैसे जो वो अभी लेकर आया होगा 70 के पैसे। जी जी 5000 दिए थे उसको, किसमें से जाके किरारों के लिए पैसे दे दो और बाकी रख दो। किरान के लिए पैसे रखे वो उसको हाथ ना लगाना। ठीक है सही।
कॉल डिस्कनेक्ट नहीं हुई। मतलब किसी को इतना भी एक्सपोज ना करो। लोग अपने आप को बहुत होशियार समझते हैं।
सुनिए। हाँ, मेरे पास क्रेडिट भी खत्म हो गया, मैंने
ये इसकी ट्रांसक्रिप्ट है जो कॉल थी। इसमें जो एम्बिग्यूटीज़ हैं बेसिकली वो एम्बिग्यूटीज़ यहाँ पे रेड से मार्क कर दी हैं। Then the obvious is there, of course. I mean, there was so much emphasis on chicken. आदिल को भेजो और chicken सुबह लेकर आए. She clearly said fuck. Like, I mean, it's a very normal expression when something like this happens. चोरी पकड़ी जाए आपकी या कोई चीज़ एकदम मसी हो जाए, अनएक्सपेक्टेड उसमें ज़्यादा बंदा फ़ौरन बोलता है fuck. So it was very unexpected way she said it, and it was recorded because it was very very low voice, because she it was for someone else, means she gave an alert by saying fuck. She must have looked at that person and said it in a very low voice, but that person got it that something happened, means he got alerted about and focused on and paid more attention towards ignoring the total going on, right? Fuck. Okay. Then of course that person whispered that, means के आपने fuck बोला है, अभी रुको आप बोल रहे हैं, आप परेशान हैं, आपके चेहरे से लग रहा होगा कि आप परेशान हैं, तो जो दूसरा पर्सन है, अबे यार, like this said, not very clear the wording, but अबे यार word I put here, and I have several recordings of Adil on phone. So the voice frequency can be, because I can recognize his whisper. I can feel it. The way he said, "Away, we are," the word. I mean, the way it was said. It can be. If you hear his recording or telephone recording, you will get the familiar sound from his voice. So I mean, of course, fuck was said to alert him, and then he in return tried to calm her down. Then the way she was talking to Sajda, it was not like she was at hospital and with me and with doctors and nurses around her, and she was like sleeping. She was like in sort of nasha, sort of her own thing, means like lying on the bed or something. Her voice is not like active, or her Sajda was having a hard time to understand her, and she of course was somewhere at that time where the signal got some problem. But here the point is, what actually happened when she returned. I asked a couple of questions. Like here, the third section of this part is, I mean, this all happened in a single day, right? The first call, the second call, and the photo session. Photo session, you will come to know actually what happened, because I have, I always give very high importance to have a reference, a valid reference available for any such important thing going on in my day or in my overall way. I keep some sort of a record with me. So when this happened, and when Norin came back, Adil did not bring the chicken. He said he forgot the bag at a house, and then he rushed back to her house. I asked a couple of questions, and the way she answered, the way she become, I mean, it was immediately, for me, it was become a matter of suspect, because the way she was saying that she was unable to hide the lie. I mean, when she was talking to me at that time, उसमें घबराहट थी, और वो घबराहट जो है उसमें कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था. वो घबराहट और जो कॉन्फिडेंस का ना होना है बेसिकली जस्ट गिव मी a red flag to proceed further investigation. So I kept on asking a couple of more questions about the same thing, that disconnecting Adil, because the way for last few months I noticed the way, especially when Ammi's procedure is there. I mean, she was not taking out single step without car. Right? जब मैंने बोला कि बराबर में एक 3 मिनट के फासले पे साउथ सिटी हॉस्पिटल, बट शी ऑलवेज नीडेड. इवन रात को 10 बजे भी अगर वो जाएगी, रात को 10 बजे भी जा रही है, अगर ड्राइवर घर जा चुका है तो ड्राइवर घर से वापस आएगा स्पेशली. देन जब ये सिचुएशन हुई, when I was asking questions, I mean, she went sort of a shock. Means that although she was not saying anything, she was quiet. She just keep on thinking that what's happening actually, what's going to happen, it's going on at the moment. She was just trying to analyze, and things are happening in a very fast pace, and I'm just trying to explain things at a very slower pace. It was not like that. I literally, because very honestly, there is no way it can be proven that a woman had sex uh, in a way to prove it. For example, there are medical examinations, but the truth of the reality is, I mean, you can check um, the the I mean, you can get it ultimately. But what I'm trying to establish is, it is not visibly possible, or it is not literally doable to check a person um, on the private part, means the genitals, uh, um, to see if sexual activity is performed or not. It's not something much easily doable. Means कि अगर मैं, for example, if I am I have a I have a sorry, I'm just disturbed because of sound coming from outside. For example, if I have, not me, for example, there is a husband and wife, right? And if husband, due to any reason, got suspected on his wife, and asked his wife to show her genitals, sexual area, to him, so he can visually see if it was used, or it was, I mean, it is not something that any man can explain, or any man can prove in that manner. But the reality is this: okay, the in a natural way, when sex organs of male and female are used, there is the impact, the visual impact on the organs have the opposite way. Means, for example, um, for male organ, it just the erection goes down after orgasm, and it just decreases the size, right? So I mean, but in female genital, what is actually visible is the, because it is also erected, and there are many small parts, many small things which get sort of erection. Means वो अपनी जगह अपनी शेप चेंज कर लेते हैं, राइट? द vagina shape after sexual activity and vagina shape in a normal way means there is no sexual activity for last 12 hours or so. If there is no sexual activity, the shape of vagina is going to be completely different, very different, right? Because of the activity, it just awakes and opens up. This is the biggest thing, indication of sexual activity performed. Um, there is no physical examination required as such because you cannot find anything if a condom is used. You cannot find anything in that. But by looking at, for example, Noreen was at South City Hospital. She was out there for 3-4 hours already. I'm going through a procedure. Noreen taking care of me and dealing with the doctors. About her condition and how things are going. So that's obviously. When if I'm asking her to actually show me her the private area, I should not be able to find any unusual thing. It should be very normal way. But how I can judge? How I can judge if it is normal or not? I cannot judge, right? So what actually happened is when I got suspicious because of my understanding of this and coming from risk management investigation background in my professional life. Actually, this is my way of thinking. I actually it just came in my mind that if something happened, for example, it would lose all the possible visibilities I can find right now immediately. If I'm going to see it, maybe I'm able to find anything, but after some time, if I even look at it, I'm not going to find anything. So this is the last option for me. I actually asked her this in a tone that she did not argue. She did not, because she was like shocked and she was just quiet. She was not saying anything. But when I asked, she for 1 second she just resisted, and then she just stopped resisting and just did whatever I said. So I asked first. I touched her with my hand. First thing एक झटका जो था, first झटका, she was not wearing panty, and I was just thinking that I have never seen her going out like this. I have always seen her wearing panties, not just during the periods, but normal days as well. So first thing I just got this feeling that there's something wrong. The panty was not there. Then number two, when I touched her, she was wet. Of course, women remains wet most of the time, especially if their organ is performing fine. So it should remain wet. If it is dry, it's not healthy. So, but the I was not feeling the wetness. I was feeling the warmth, the feeling of uh, energy. I just felt that I did not feel the liquid or something. I felt the warmth, the activity, that I immediately asked her to take off her salwar and just lie on bed, open her legs, and let me see. I just um, put the light on, the light on the wall, the bigger light, so I can see in um, proper light. Um, the I saw it in a first sight, in a first way, and अभी सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ थी ना, अभी तो मेरे पास सामने उसकी कोई और तस्वीर नहीं है वजाना की जिससे मैं कंपेयर कर सकूँ. So I was not able to compare it anyway. So I saw it, and by keeping this in my mind, I just preserve it. I just took out my mobile phone out of my pocket and took several clicks of photographs of from various angles because of the light. And again, this is the only one day ना. I mean, I cannot look at it and say it कि भाई इसमें ये factors हैं जिससे लगता है कि it was used, right? Because I don't have anything to compare with it. That means कि अगर दो तस्वीरें हों, एक में normal हो और एक में जिसमें कोई फ़र्क हो, तो then you can find the difference. Otherwise, in normal way you cannot find the difference. But what I done that day spent without any problem, because I did not talk about it, she did not talk about it, she did not deny or did not say anything. I kept quiet till the point means कि मैंने एक सर्टन बात से आगे बात नहीं बढ़ाई. मीन्स कि मैंने उस पर कोई इल्ज़ाम नहीं लगाया, मैंने उस पर कोई, even after taking pictures I did not talk to her on this as well without any problem. But still she was worried and she was quiet. That what is happening in my mind, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, क्या सोच रहा हूँ. So I asked her that I thought before at the night time as well. I just thought that in the morning when she wake up I'm going to take pictures. I already decided. So I did it the first thing after I wake up, and she did not resist this time as well, and she let me take the pictures, right? She allowed. Okay, I have taken. The difference was there, but again there could be many reasons for an organ, right, to an organ to simulate. मिसाल के तौर पे आपने वॉक की है, बहुत लंबी वॉक करके आ रहे हैं, एंड your body got heat up, and because of that heat and because of the activity going on, your vagina got the erection. I mean, the parts got affected as well. I mean, if you take a picture after workout of your vagina when you have done things related to your thighs and your buttocks and put weight or pressure on that particular area, and of course your vagina will look and feel differently than the normal, right? Obviously the blood flow increases, and that the blood flow increase of blood flow change the game. I mean, of course that's the main point, but that was not sexual activity, that was a workout, right? So there could be many reasons. I could have seen, I was seeing the difference in front of me, but that difference I'm not an expert, I'm not a specialist, I don't know the composition, the what actually, what is the real word to be used here to explain it, क्या ये है क्या, right? मुझे नहीं पता, I didn't know. So what I did actually, जब Noreen चली गई, when Noreen went back, and she started doing things mainly in September, starting from September 2017, कि उसने सबसे पहले खुला का केस किया. खुला के केस में उसने झूठ के अंबार लगा दिए, जो झूठी बातें की अदालत के उसमें रिकॉर्ड पे लेकर आई, जो सारी बातें झूठी थी, मेजॉरिटी बातें झूठी थी. मतलब एक बात को, जो बात ऐसी नहीं थी, उसको घुमा फिरा के उसको टेढ़ा मेढ़ा करके, उसमें कुछ चीज़ें वकील की थी, मीन्स कि कुछ चीज़ें नॉर्मल फॉर्मेट्स होते हैं, नॉर्मल चीज़ें होती हैं, जैसे मेंटेनेंस की बात पे बोलना कि भाई हमको मेंटेनेंस नहीं दी, तो ये एक नॉर्मल चीज़ है. आप देते भी होंगे मेंटेनेंस, तो जब पेश करेंगे तो वो लिखेंगे नहीं देती मेंटेनेंस. अगर आपने कोई प्रूफ नहीं लिया, अगर आपने कोई रसीद नहीं लिया, अगर आपने कोई गवाह नहीं छोड़ा, तो अगर आपने सिर्फ ट्रस्ट किया है ऐसे, तो नॉर्मली लोग डोंट केयर अबाउट ट्रस्ट किस चिड़िया का नाम है पता नहीं, मुझे अब तो नहीं पता. I don't know how to find it. I am myself a trustworthy man, because I don't believe on this bullshit. I believe in respect, I believe in trust, I believe in honoring and giving due respect to the others according to their whatever. um, they have created along the way. I mean, I don't know. I can't talk on this topic, but yes, my whole my beliefs, my whole life belief on a relationship, on trust, on understanding, on knowing a person, everything is demolished, everything was destructed. Um, anyway, so when Noreen started to doing things like using law against me, first she did asking for hula, because of course अभी मैं आपको बताऊंगा, आई विल टेल यू, इसी इसी में आई एम जस्ट रिकॉर्डिंग इट इन अ फ्लो कि ये पूरा जो इंसिडेंट था और इसने कैसे इम्पैक्ट किया, हाउ शी प्लान्ड हर एग्जिट, अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ दैट एज वेल इसमें इस वीडियो में, एंड देन आई विल क्लोज इट डाउन बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी सम टाइम, 90 मिनट्स, near 90 मिनट्स हो गए. It will become very difficult for me to actually edit it, such a long video. Um, So I contacted a company in this year, in March actually, when I was just waiting. I was not giving importance to this evidence because I did not plan to bring this evidence in front. I just thought कि यार और इनके साथ अभी सेटलमेंट हो जाएगा, खुला खुला हो जाएगा, साथ के बारे में सेटलमेंट हो जाएगा, साथ का मिलना जुलना शुरू हो जाएगा, साथ का आना जाना शुरू हो जाएगा. तो आई मीन मुझको नौरीन के साथ कोई लिंक नहीं रखना, ना मैं चाहता हूँ कि लिंक साथ के साथ तो एक है ना लिंक है, वो तो बच्चा है, माँ है उसकी. तो मैं तो हमेशा मैंने तो ये सोचा कि भाई किसी तरह से इस तरह का कुछ बनाना, मैं ये भी तैयार था कि अगर वो चाहेगी तो मैं साथ को, पहली बात तो वो तो जहन में यही चीज़ थी कि भाई वो साथ को तो अपने साथ रखेगी, वो क्यों साथ को जाने देगी. तो वो मैंने कभी कोशिश भी नहीं की साथ को मैं सोचूँ तो साथ मौजूद थे हर, इवन दो द वे ही वॉज टेकन अवे फ्रॉम मी, द वे इन जस्ट वन डे एवरीथिंग जस्ट चेंज बच्चे की, इनोसेंट बच्चे की लाइफ में. It was a big thing the way he was told lies about me, how bad I am. It was a big, मैं मेरे लिए हैरानी की बात है कि उस बच्चे के ऊपर क्या उसके दिमाग पे गुजरा होगा कि एक दिन के अंदर, एक दिन पहले तक उसको कुछ और सुनने में आता था, वो किसी और घर में रहता था, वो कोई किसी और लोगों से मिलता था, वो किसी और स्कूल जाता था, उसके कोई और दोस्त थे, उसके कोई और लोग थे उसके आसपास, और एकदम सब कुछ चेंज होकर वो एकदम किसी और घर में चला गया, किसी और स्कूल में चला गया जहाँ कोई दोस्त नहीं है. शायद कोई आस पड़ोस में कोई एक आध बच्चा कोई दोस्त नहीं है, उसके जितने खिलौने थे, जितनी चीज़, सब सारी चीज़ें. तो उस बच्चे की क्या गुजरी होगी, तो क्या गुजर रही होगी और क्या गुजरी होगी. उसका बाप अचानक गायब हो गया, उसकी नज़र में उसका बाप गायब हो गया. रोज़ाना मिलता था, वो बाप जो प्यार करता था, सीने से लगाता था, खेलता था, वो गायब हो गया. जो दोस्त की तरह था, बाप नहीं दोस्त है, लेकिन वो गायब हो गया. तो आई वॉज जस्ट ट्राइंग कि मैं इन चीज़ों को ना सरफेस पे लेकर आऊँ, मैं ना इन चीज़ों को लेकर आऊँ, मेरी एथिक्स मुझे नहीं गवारा करती, लेकिन फिर भी मैंने आई हैव डन इट इन अ मोर प्रोफेशनल मैनर, सो इट विल बी लेस डैमेजिंग. बट मेरा पॉइंट कन्वे हो जाएगा लीगली भी, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली अब लग रहा है कि नौरीन लीगल ज़बान समझती है, इसके अलावा कोई और ज़बान नहीं समझती. मैंने अब तक बोला नहीं, वो ही समझ रही कि ये मेरी वीकनेस, उसको पता नहीं है ये मेरी सबसे बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ है. शी इज़ unfortunately she is underestimating me to such level where it is advised to not take your opponent, even though if you think the opponent is दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा चूतिया, right? You should take your opponent as the most sharp person against you if you want to sustain or if you want to have the success. If you just going to take for granted like दूसरा का चूतिया, तो देन वो चूतिया भी होगा ना. वो बोलते हैं ना खरगोश और कछुए की रेस में, खरगोश सिर्फ ये सोच के रास्ते में सो गया कि यार वो तो स्लो है, वो 2 दिन में पहुँचेगा, मैं तो मेरे लिए तो 1 घंटे का काम है. एंड देन ही स्लेप्ट एंड व्हेन ही वोक अप द कछुआ ऑलरेडी रीच्ड the race was finished. So never take your opponent and never give this feeling to you that the other person is less chalak than you. Everyone is so intelligent, everyone is so fucking chalak. I'm telling you, everyone is so fucking chalak. So don't, please, I don't know why I did it, but she will know. I do not, still I do not want to do this. I do not want to bring something to Noreen that will most certainly break her down. Um, I will explain this in this document. The reason I'm going to tell this and the reason I'm actually recording this video is to try one last time. Actually, I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to share that video with a few people with this hope that before I take that step, that I'm not going to take back again. Even though it will be, it can be used against me and can become a weakness of mine if I'm going to tell right now to people that what I'm going to do against her. Because if by surprise I'm going to take her, she's not going to stand again. If by surprise I'm going to take her, then she is not going to take that shock. That is the biggest possible shock in their entire family, what I'm going to give to her. And no one can, no navy and no black suit can help, sir. No one can help. You, if you are a smart person, no, whoever going to see this, if the person is smart, will understand after this the key things I'm going to share with you. To understand where I'm going to take this and how I'm going to portray it. There are so many sections in Pakistan Penal Code that can be utilized. अगर हदूद एक चीज़ नहीं थी तो चली गई ना हदूद, मैं तो बोलता हूँ अच्छा चली गई, क्योंकि सबसे बड़ी चुतियापे की बात क्या है, गवाह। किसी के साथ कोई बंदा सेक्स करता है गवाह साथ रखता है, कहाँ से लाए बंदा गवाह। खैर नौरीन की बदकिस्मती, मेरे पास गवाह भी है। शायद इस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से मैंने चीज़ें खोली दी थी, इन्वेस्टिगेट की थी कि भाई हो सकता है मुझे हदूद में जाना पड़ा, लेकिन हदूद तो नहीं गया, वो कोई बात नहीं, जो भी है वो भी बहुत है, जो है वो पकड़ के लिए बहुत है। सो आई हैव सेंट दिस टू आई क्लिनिक, take an appointment like $90 per hour from gynae specialist. She was from UAE. I think she's an Indian doctor from UAE, but she iClinic is an online platform where they have created a portal for members to communicate with the doctors of various countries in various categories of. So it's a platform where the consultants actually provide consultancy, the physicians provide consultancy by using the online communication tools. So I just sent the images to them actually and asked them to give me an opinion, professional opinion of the physical appearance of the genitals. And yes, I got the letter from them, so from Dr. Usma Ikram, and it is just a visual comparison of like an open flower and a closed flower, like this, right? She explained it. Capillary shaft increases in size, vestibular bulbs increases in size, labia majora separate away from vaginal opening, labia majora increases in size and become more deeply colored. So I mean, these are images in negative because they actually converted it in negative. But the analysis they have done, they use this technique to identify key areas, because they charge money, of course, and they have to provide the service. This letter is good enough to present in any court to prove it. The sexual activity is performed. I am not sharing the visually clear pictures. I am using images with modification like this. I mean, change the color into like this, so it should not be seen as. So the real purpose should be served. The real purpose is to show the difference, right? So here it is more visible. You can see the difference. This is the next day. This is the first day. This is just to show that I have a variety of images, right? That day and the next morning, I have a variety of angles and images. So people should understand by looking at this. I'm just sharing it just to demonstrate that it is not just one picture I am relying upon, right? There are more than a dozen pictures per day I have taken from various angles, and just to have complete picture of things before I take a decision or before I make a mind. This is I shared this picture just to show I'm not showing Noreen's face. I'm not going to share a photo where her genital visible as well as her almost half part of her face, recognizable part of face is visible as well. I'm not going to share that because the intention behind sharing this is not actually to harm a character in a way, right? Something this act can be seen as a personal act as well. I mean, this is personal life, but right now because she has forced me to come to this point to bring her to justice, to bring to जो बोलते हैं ना कि आखिरकार आप ऐसे मुकाम पर आते हो तो बोलते हो कि जब तक सामने वाला चखेगा नहीं ना उसको पता नहीं चलेगा कि ये इसका मज़ा क्या है। जब आप बोलते हो कड़वा है, खट्टा है, जहर है, लेकिन जब तक वो ऐसी सिचुएशन पे ले आएगा तो वो उसको तो चखेगा नहीं ना, आप उसको रोक नहीं सकते। अब उसमें भी आपको चखना पड़ेगा। तो आई मीन मुझे उस सिचुएशन पे ले आए हैं कि अब नौरीन को भी सिचुएशन पे ले आइए, क्योंकि उसने साथ के बारे में एक नंबर वन साथ को उसने बता दिया कि साथ जो है वो हमारा हमारी औलाद नहीं है। मीन्स के उसने अब साथ को बता दिया है कि तुम मेरी बेटी नहीं है। उसने अदालत में केस किया है गार्जियन अवार्ड में, जिसमें उसने ये बोला है कि ये अडॉप्टेड है। मीन्स के शी इज़ ट्राइंग टू bring something that does not exist. Means that there is no proof of adoption of child. There is no proof. मैं बताता हूँ आपको. Let me record this in this live stream. That actually what happened was when we went to AT center, we gave the application because they saw a genuine case. Young men and women wants to have a life, also a baby in suffering because there's no child in their life. So they gave us the opportunity. They called us. We went there. They at that time Saad was very very weak and very dark in color. बहुत छोटा सा बच्चा बिल्कुल उसकी गोद में साथ नौरीन की गोद में था. बिल्किस ईदी said it. बिल्किस ईदी के अल्फाज हैं. Because when we went, I met with Idi Sahib as well, and Bilkis Idi herself handed over. But what she said that at the time we were leaving, she said that we are not going to take any, we are not going to give you any document or any signing on any document that we have given you or you have adopted this child from us, right? We haven't get any of your signature on any document right now. So I will provide you contact for Nadra, and you contact them and they will help you from this point of view that this child will become um, your baby. Means that according to the way life works, he is going to be your son. People in your life like your relatives वगैरह would know that he is not your son, but that is very limited people. असल तो वो लोग हैं जो ये बड़ा होगा, लोगों से मिलेगा, जो ज़िंदगी इसकी बनेगी। असल पार्ट तो वो है जहाँ पर ये इसके पास आइडेंटिटी होगी कि ये दानिश का बेटा, ये नौरीन का बेटा, राइट? तो उन्होंने बोला कि आप हमसे वादा करें कि आप ये वादा भी नहीं, बल्कि उनका मकसद यही था कहने का कि हम आपसे कोई किसी किस्म का कोई ना आपको डॉक्यूमेंट दे रहे हैं ना आपसे कोई हम साइन ले रहे हैं कहीं पे, क्योंकि हम आपको बच्चा अनऑफिशियली दे रहे हैं। हमसे भी चाहते हैं कि बच्चा वापस ना आए, क्योंकि आपकी तरह के यंग कपल्स आते हैं, वो बड़े जोश में एक्साइटमेंट में वो बच्चा ले लेते हैं, हम भी दे देते हैं उनको भी, चलो यार यंग कपल है, शादी हुई भी है, 10 साल होगा शादी हुए हुए, बच्चा नहीं हुआ, तो बच्चा दे देते हैं। लेकिन फिर क्या होता है कि फिर किसी बात पे उनका झगड़ा होता है, कभी लड़ाई होती है, उनकी शादी ख़त्म होती है, तो ना उस बच्चे को शौहर रखने को तैयार होता है, ना उस बच्चे को बीवी रखने को तैयार होती है, अल्टीमेटली उस बच्चे को वापस कर देते हैं ईदी सेंटर में। सो Noreen actually planning this out. There is no evidence adoption. We have not Saad's birth certificate. Saad got passport. Saad got visa, Singapore dependent pass issued to him under my name, under his name, under his passport number. I mean, there is no fucking evidence that could prove that he was adopted, but Noreen is trying to force it now on court that he was adopted. She made Eid party in the guardian involved case, and that's the limit she crossed. That's pani sar se upar ho gaya. There's something she has done that now she should face the music. But before I turn this, because I did not play it, because um, if during the course of the time, I mean, the one when you have the full version of things, you will come to know that how she actually kept on doing very very bad things just to make me aggressive. You know, I tell you today, she has done many things deliberately on purpose. For example, she said when my khala was there, I actually called my brother from US. I paid his airfare, and sent my brother along with my khala, who actually brought this rishta. I mean, who actually referred Noreen to us. My khala, basically, Noreen was teaching in her school for some time. So I sent my khala, my bhabi, my Faisal Bhai's wife, my Bhabi. She also went there. So they were sitting in her drawing room, where her chacha, I mean, in place of her father, he was also sitting there. Her mother, I think she was there as well. And she said, in front of all these people, they are elders, right? In front of them, to my company, it's because the new branding, we call it like according to the domain is back check group. We just kept a name. That's not a legal name of the company, but just a brand name, you can say. The backcheck group, BCG, are used among the employees and people, clients. So she said that Bhanchod group, right? And she used, I mean, in a way, she used this word. That is, she knows the company, the business is my weakness. She know I become frustrated and I become angry. I become aggressive when I would hear such type of thing. She has done these type of things, including giving my name in the area police station, so making sure that I would not enter in their area of living means ये पुलिस में नाम देने का मतलब ये है कि अगर मैं देखा जाता हूँ वहाँ पे, मैं जाता हूँ, मैं साथ से मिलने के लिए जाता हूँ, कोई बात होती है, कोई भी चीज़ होती है, they can call the police, and because police is going to have an application on my name in advance, they of course going to arrest me. वो अलग बात है, बाद में probably they will let me go, but they will arrest me. So all such things, including not letting me meet South. All my efforts to bring peace and normal situation back in this, she all derailed. For last 2 years, she kept this mindset on. She thinks whatever she done actually damaged me, because she damaged really hard, because she told people completely lies, because I was going through a situation. um, Already there were crisis from many sides, मीन्स बाप का इंतकाल हुआ, उसमें बाप के इलाज में पैसा बहुत लगा, बिजनेस में से पैसा निकाला जो उसमें लगा हुआ था, बिजनेस में माशाल्लाह से इनकी बहन बैठी हुई थी जो आस्तीन का साथ थी, जो कि बेसिकली बैठ के अंदर ही अंदर खोखला कर रही थी, इसके सबूत अब मिले हैं, चीज़ें एविडेंस मिला है कि हाउ शी वॉज deliberately on purpose misguiding people, telling people lies about me, and creating an impression of me that is like, okay, whatever I am doing is wrong, whatever decision I am taking, they are more sincere with the company. It was just like creating a rebelliousness in the business, creating a rift between employees and management, right? Me, management में और कौन है? It's me, right? तमाम बाकी सब लोग employees, everyone on the other side. I was pushed to the other side of the wall, and everyone um, gone there. Means that the managers are hired to take care of things, to ensure the policies are working. Those managers actually um, become they just act like they're just employees. They don't bother. This is not their company. Of course, this is my company. So I mean, in one way or other way, without going into details, I'm just telling that she has done. There's a long way of like 2 years time, 1.5 year time where um, me I was damaged very badly for from my business side, my personal side. When Maureen went home, what she did actually the day she went home, she literally challenged me to hit her by saying this: दम है तो हाथ लगा के दिखाओ, दम है तो हाथ लगा, on and or during an argument that actually she started, because she planned to go out there. So it was a plan, it was a foolproof plan according to her. She played it very well. I know a few players, external players as well, that I'm going to discuss in detail. Um, there are eyewitness accounts as well. I'm going to mention, because a couple of people saw Adil in very odd timing कमिंग आउट ऑफ आवर ब्लॉक. मीन्स कि जब मैं ऑफिस में जाके काम किया करता था जिन रातों को, या मैं कराची से बाहर होता था, ट्रैवल कर रहा होता था, अम्मी तो हमारी माशाल्लाह अल्लाह में की गाय हैं, मतलब वो अपनी दिन गुजारने के बाद रात को तो सोती हैं, तो यहाँ पे आप भांडे भी डाल लोगे तो उनकी उनकी नींद, अगर उनके पास ऐसी आवाज़ नहीं जा रही, इतना शोर नहीं जा रहा, तो शी इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू वेक अप लाइक दैट. उनकी कैसे कच्ची नींद नहीं है. तो ये यहाँ पे तो अयाशी मज़े लगे हुए थे. Means कि Adil was coming inside my house, inside my room, on my bed with my wife, right? जिसको बड़े खूबसूरती से बचा लिया गया है, प्रोटेक्शन भी दिला दिया गया है आगे से. आगे ऐसी बातें करके जैसे कि मैं उस पर इल्ज़ाम लगा रहा हूँ, वो बेचारा मासूम आदमी है, ऐसा ना हो कि वो मेरे हाथों मर जाए. नहीं भाई, मैं अल्लाह पे छोड़ता. इससे बड़ी सज़ा मैं नहीं दे सकता कि मैं अल्लाह पे छोड़ता. अब अल्लाह जाने वाला, मेरा कोई बीच नहीं, मेरा हिसाब अल्लाह लेगा. लेकिन चलो, वो तमाम लोग, मज़े की बताऊँ क्या आपको, वो तमाम लोग, ये बातें इसलिए बताई गई ताकि लोग मुझे सज़ा दें. मीन्स के मेकिंग पीपल्स माइंड लाइक दिस सो दे शुड हेट. माई ऑफिस में ऐसा माहौल बना दिया कि इफ़ द पीपल आर डूइंग समथिंग, जैसे कंपनी को लॉस, कंपनी को नहीं, मुझको ज़्यादा कोई ऐसी बात जिससे मुझको कोई नुकसान होगा ना, they think that कि they have done a good thing, उसको उनको सवाब मिलेगा. मुझे नुकसान पहुँचाएंगे, मेरी कंपनी को नुकसान होगा, तो उससे लोगों को सवाब मिलेगा. अगर कोई मुझसे बिट्रे करेगा तो वो अच्छा काम करेगा, अगर मुझे कोई धोखा देगा वो अच्छा काम करेगा. ठीक है, तो ये माइंड बनाया गया लोगों का, झूठ बोल के, झूठी बातें बोल के, सच नहीं थी. आज तक कभी लोगों के अंदर हिम्मत नहीं होती है लोग फेस टू फेस बैठ के बात कर सकते. आई डोंट फाइंड दैट पर्सन एनीवेयर जो कि आके बात, अगर मैंने कुछ किया बिलफर्ज, तो कोई तो आके मुझसे सवाल करें, तुमने क्यों किया, क्या है तुमने किया या ये नहीं किया. जैसा बताया गया, जैसा बोला गया, मतलब के लिए, मतलब के तहत, फॉर वेरी वेरी डीप, वेरी डार्क रीजंस, राइट, वेरी ओन रीजंस, जिसका दूसरे को कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है। सिर्फ दूसरे को आप बता रहे हो और दूसरा आपकी बात पर यकीन कर रहा है, और जिसके बारे में आप बात कर रहे हो उसको बेचारे को मौका भी नहीं मिल रहा है कि वो अपनी सफाई पेश कर सके, और हर बंदा उसको जज कर रहा है और सज़ा दे रहा है। हर बंदा अपने तौर पे सज़ा दे रहा है, हर शख्स ने सज़ा दी है, चाहे कोई भी हो, रिश्तेदार हो, दोस्त हो, ऑफिस में काम करने वाला, हर शख्स ने सज़ा दी है मुझे, ख़ास तौर पे नौरीन से बदसलूकी की। तो मैं आज एक्सपोज कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे वो चीज़ें आप लोगों के सामने लेके आ रहा हूँ, ताकि आप लोगों को पता चले कि वो जो भूली बेचारी, जो जिसकी बातें और सुनी आपने, जिसको मैंने जुल्म के पहाड़ ढाए हुए थे, जिसने मेरी माँ को यहाँ पर 2 साल ब्रेन वॉश किया मेरे ख़िलाफ़, ऐसी ब्रेन वॉश कर दिया कि अब मुझको इतनी इतनी ज़्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ रही है उनके ऊपर कि मुझे शायद मुझे मुझे मैंने कभी सोचा भी नहीं था कि ऐसा भी वक्त आएगा कि मेरी अम्मी का दिमाग, तो सारी बात एज है, एज फैक्टर है, प्लस ये कि वो इंसान की नेचर होती है, सर सामने वाला बंदा प्लान कर रहा है, बिट्रेयल है, डिसेप्शन है, लाइज हैं, सेक्स है, लस्ट है, फैंटसीज हैं, प्लेजर है, राइट, ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर देयर, राइट, प्लान। जब आपने अपना एग्जीक्यूट करना है एंड हैव टू get the results, the expected results out of the execution, so of course um, you are going to create a case, you are going to create a base, a platform, uh, area from where you can actually move to the next level. So this happened this way. जितनी भी लोगों को बातें बताई गई, बातें ये इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है कि वो बातें क्या थी, ये इम्पोर्टेंट है कि वो मौका क्या था, उस मौके के हिसाब से वो बातें जो की गई वो इतनी ज़्यादा इंटेंस थी। जितनी ज़्यादा चीज़ इंटेंस है तो इसका मतलब है कि उतनी ही बात अहमियत वाली है, बहुत ज़्यादा। एक पूरी लाइफ है, एक आप घर छोड़ के इस तरह आ गए हैं, अगर उनके पास कोई ऐसा रीज़न नहीं होता इस तरह घर छोड़ने का, तो उनके घर वाले बोलते वापस जाओ, फिर वो प्रेशर में नहीं आते। लेकिन यहाँ पर पूरी कहानी जो एक साल की 1.5 साल की जो प्लानिंग है ना, जो ख़ास तौर पर आखिर के 6 महीनों की प्लानिंग है, ये जब जुलाई में ये चीज़ सामने आई है, जुलाई से लेके ये दिसंबर में गई है, दिसंबर तक की जो उसकी प्लानिंग है वो बड़ी ज़बरदस्त प्लानिंग है। मीन्स के पैसे से लेके उसने हर एरिया अपना कवर किया जाने से पहले, हत्ता कि वो किसी भी शख्स के दबाव में नहीं है। आज के दिन तक उसका ख़र्चा कहीं और से पूरा होता है, चाहे वो ये जो केस हों, अदालतों के केसेस हैं, इसके खर्चे हों, चाहे वो साथ के खर्चे हों, चाहे वो उनके अपने खर्चे हों, उबर के और करीम के। उबर और करीम की बड़ी ज़बरदस्त स्टोरी है। जब नाउ वी डोंट नीड एनी होटल्स हैं, चलते फिरते सेक्स कार्स हैं उबर और करीम। जो लोग अपनी बीवियों को उबर और करीम में जाने की परमिशन देते हैं, उनसे इल्तिजा है कि प्लीज़ तो अपना घर बर्बाद ना करें, उबर और करीम के चक्करों में ना पड़वाएं अपनी फैमिली को। बेहतर है कि अगर आपने खुद ट्रैवल करना है तो आप उबर और करीम, अदरवाइज डोंट आस्क योर फीमेल members of family to travel in these cars, because these are just a very easy way to have sex that we can discuss later on, that with evidence as well about many things, names of drivers and numbers. Leave it. So um so I'm just working on this document to complete it, but I'm just going to show a couple of more things that is not completed yet, it's under row, but just to give an idea. Yeah, basically this is the court notice that I received. That's from Noreen. Name is again Noreen Kesar now. बेचारा मेरा बेटा साथ, and ये पब्लिक एट लार्ज पार्टी वर्सेस एंड ईदी सभी उसको सबूत नहीं है, कोई वो नहीं है। इसमें भी यहाँ पर हाथ से लिखना पड़ा उनको एडॉप्टेशन का मामला, ईदी को इसलिए इन्वॉल्व किया। आई विल सी यू इन कोर्ट, पता नहीं क्यों मेरा नहीं दिल चाहता कि मैं आई जस्ट वांट टू डू इट, जो मुझे करना है, and I want her to suffer, and then I want to see who's going to help her. I want the day the court is going to um, the court is going to give her this, all these things true, and she has committed these offences, what the case I'm going to make against her, the day the court is going to accept, that day her life is going to end one way or the other way. It's not about she's going to go to jail for, but that thing is going to end every such possibility in her life, because she, look at the situation. She by doing all these things, she is creating a nemesis for herself. Someone is going to destroy every inch of her world later on in a revenge. Right? She is creating it. She is creating her nemesis. She is creating her enemy, arch rival in me, by keeping this, that I cannot do anything. She defeated me. She successfully, she is winner. Everything is wrong. It is me who just protect himself by going out of sight, so my opponents cannot see me, cannot understand what's going on in my mind or in my surrounding. So they cannot just get any idea. Otherwise, I have been fighting all along, and I am still fighting, and this is one of the way of my fight. But today, right now, saying this, कि अभी भी टाइम है, अभी भी वक्त है, हो सकता है, there is a possibility. I'm going to edit this video and make it a clip of like 2-3 minutes, share it on Facebook and share it on various people on WhatsApp. Just बिकॉज मुझे पता है इसको भी फॉर ग्रांटेड लिया जाएगा, इसको भी ये समझ जाएगा शायद मैं धमका रहा हूँ, शायद मैं सिर्फ धमकी दूँ, क्योंकि मैंने आई जस्ट यूज दिस थिंग फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, बट आई जस्ट kept on saying things कि यार मैं ये कर दूँगा, मैं वो कर दूँगा, just to for as a deterrence, means I just wanted to create pressure on her. I just wanted to make her feel like this कि यार why make things bad. For example, if there is a way that बैठ के डिस्कस करो, 2-4 बड़ों को इन्वॉल्व करो, क्लियर थिंग आउट, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं ना भाई। एक शादीशुदा ज़िंदगी थी, 12-13 साल का साथ था, एक दिन में ख़त्म हो जाए। एक कंपनी से भी आप 4 महीने भी काम करते हो, वहाँ से जॉब छोड़ते हो तो अपना हैंड ओवर देते हो ना किसी को एक टाइम गुजारते हो आप नोटिस पीरियड का, जिसमें आप हैंड ओवर देते हो, बताते हो कि मेरे पास ये काम था, ये चीज़ें थी, मैं ये चीज़ें, मेरी जिम्मेदारी ख़त्म हो गई, आपके पास आ गई जिम्मेदारी, ये आपने करनी है, तो ये आप मुझसे जो भी चीज़ें आप सवाल कर लो, जो भी चीज़ें मुझसे मालूम कर लो। जब वंस आई एम गॉन फ्रॉम हेयर, वंस इट इज़ डन, देन देयर विल बी नो लिंक बिटवीन अस, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, राइट। तो ये तो अच्छी बात नहीं, यानी कि समझदारी वो ये बोलती है कि भाई आप ख़त्म करो ना मैटर को प्रोलॉन्ग क्यों करते हो। फिर आप लगातार सिर्फ इस चीज़ को दबाने के लिए ना, क्योंकि नौरीन को पता था कि ये मेरे पास है और मैं इसको लेकर आऊँगा सामने। नौरीन के जहन में ये था कि जब वो शोर मचाएगी, मतलब जो अभी मैंने इसमें कवर नहीं किया कि जो किस तरह से उसने प्लान किया, वो इस डॉक्यूमेंट का हिस्सा होगा, लेकिन आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू कि द वे शी प्लान इट, शी मेड श्योर कि व्हेन आई ब्रिंग दिस थिंग इन फ्रंट, क्योंकि एक चीज़ हुई थी ना, एक बात तो हुई, एक भाई रिकॉर्डिंग भी है, इमेजेस भी हैं, फिर उसमें एक्टिविटी नज़र, तो एक चीज़ है ना जो कि एक मुकम्मल कंप्लीट एविडेंस बनता है। ये चीज़ इस तरह तो उसके सामने नहीं थी, लेकिन फिर भी उसने गलती तो की थी ना, गिल्ट तो था, उसको पता था कि गलती हुई है, उसको पता था कि मुझे शक हुआ है, उसको पता था मैंने तस्वीरें ली हैं, जो उसके बाद भी कुछ अरसा हमारा गुजरा, उसमें हमारे झगड़े भी हुए, तो उन झगड़ों में भी मुझे फिर जब गुस्सा आया तो मैंने उसको डिटेरेंस के तौर पे इसी तरह से बोला कि भाई तुम अगर नहीं बाज आओगे तो मैं तुम्हारी वालदा को सारी चीज़ें बता दूंगा। तो ये बेसिकली ये मेरी गलती थी, क्योंकि उसने ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम शी जस्ट प्लान एवरीथिंग कि अगर मैं बता भी दूँ अब बिल फर्स्ट, अगर मैं जैसे दिसंबर में बात हुई और जनवरी में मैं शोर मचाता और लोगों तक मैं अपनी बात पहुँचाता, ये इसी तरह, तो उस वक्त मेरी, मैं चाहे हार्ड एविडेंस रखता ना सामने, हार्ड एविडेंस जो कोई डिनाई नहीं कर सकता, तो तब भी कोई मेरी बात नहीं मानता। इस तरह से चीज़ें मेरे लिए बनाई गई। पता नहीं लोग कैसे बेवकूफ़ बन जाते हैं, पता नहीं, आई डोंट नो। मैंने यहाँ पे बड़े बड़ों को बनते हुए देखा, शायद लोग सुनना चाहते थे, प्रॉबेबली वो तमाम लोग जिनको नौरीन ने ये बातें बताई, तो ये तमाम बातें वो थी जो वो सुनना चाहते थे मेरे बारे में। वो इंतज़ार में थे, वो 10 साल का अर्सा, 12 साल का अर्सा से मेरी लगातार प्रोग्रेस देख रहे थे। सिंगापुर जा रहा हूँ, कभी मलेशिया जा रहा हूँ, कंपनी ग्रो कर रही है, एम्प्लॉयज़ 20-22 एम्प्लॉयज़ से 60 एम्प्लॉयज़ की कंपनी हो गई, ठीक है। बिज़नेस बढ़ रहा है, पाकिस्तान की सबसे बड़ी कंपनी बैकग्राउंड स्क्रीनिंग में अपना नाम बना लिया, इतना बड़ा क्लाइंटल बना लिया। तो मतलब जेलस तो मेजॉरिटी, मतलब 99.9% लोग जेलस ही थे। कोई भी खुश होने वाला है इसमें से बहुत कम, एक आध परसेंट, एक आध कोई ऐसा शख्स होगा जो, जिसकी मैं इज़्ज़त करता हूँ। तो मैं, मेरे कुछ कुछ बड़े ऐसे हैं जो, मतलब मेरे मामू हैं, मेरे तायाजाद भाई हैं, एहसन भाई, मतलब ये वो लोग हैं जो इस इन हालात में, मेरे अपने भाइयों के अलावा ये वो लोग इन हालात में मेरे साथ काफ़ी नज़दीक रहते हैं। ये दे स्टिल able to hear me out still when they believed on things Lauren said, because of course, obviously उसकी जगह कोई भी होगा going to believe it, because the way a woman going to make a hue and cry about a situation, about a person, telling कि उसने कितना जुल्म किया, she is going to gain the हमदर्दियाँ immediately। और फिर अगर वो औरत जवान हो, बदन अच्छा हो, तो फिर तो बाहर वाले हर बंदा अपनी अपनी जो खिदमात है ना, वो अपने ब्रांड की उसमें साथ में लेके घूमता है उनको, भाई ये हमारी खिदमत हासिल करना, चाहे वो कोई भी हो। तो जब ये चीज़ें सामने भी आएंगी तो मेरा सवाल है कि क्या तारिक भाई की बीवी बुशरा भाभी, क्या वो परमिशन देंगे तारिक भाई को कि वो उनकी हेल्प करें? क्योंकि दिस टाइप ऑफ वुमेन, दिस करेक्टर ऑफ अ वुमेन उनका घर भी बिगाड़ सकती है। मैं तो बोलूँगा कि वो दिस टाइप ऑफ वुमेन कैन यूज़ मैन इन एनी ऑफ हर सिचुएशन। तो ये तो उसके अपने चाचा, जो उनके चाचा हैं, जिनका अक्सर रात को 11 बजे भी फ़ोन किया है तो चाचा के साथ गई हैं बाहर, तो ऐसी औरत, चाहे चाचा हो, इससे क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है? बूढ़ा तो जवान से ज़्यादा जवान होता है भाई, मर्द कहाँ बूढ़ा होता है? मर्द तो एक ही दफ़ा बूढ़ा होता है जब वो मर जाता है, दैट्स इट। वरना तो मैं नहीं समझता, जब एज, इन एनी एज, if the organ is in a working condition, means if the that your organ side is healthy, I mean the blood flowing is normal, even the age is no matter what, right? you can you can have sex, a man can perform sex even better than a younger man, if it just depends on the health of the organ, not on the health of the person. One way or other way means, कहने का मकसद ये है कि भाई बूढ़ा छूढ़ा कोई नहीं होता, मर्द मर्द होता है और औरत औरत होती है। और रिश्ता जो होता है ना, वो सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ का होता है, लगता यही है, सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ का रिश्ता है, दैट इज़ द रिलेशनशिप ऑफ सेक्स। दैट इज़ मोर fun and this is more exciting when you do it with outsiders, not with the insider, means not with the, you know, घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर, तो अब समझ में आती है कि basically what's the meaning of this. You even you have on daily basis, you eat chicken biryani and korma on nihari, you will have अपना दिल भर जाएगा, right, in house, and you just going to eat कचरे में पड़ा हुआ बन और गटर का पानी you will drink, right, just to have a change, just to because घर का चीज़ है, it's just boring, it is just used to, it is just there, nothing happening there, it's the same, similar, so boring. So it is fun to even drink the water from gutter. That's beautiful. So I'm just ending this. I'm try to get connect with people through the live streaming on daily basis for an hour. Today just an introductory thing, so it got slightly, and it was so spontaneous, and it was so sudden that even I was not prepared for this, and I just started speaking immediately, just by um, pressing pressing a button. So I'm just sharing it. Okay, I'm going to get connected with people. I'm going to do the live streaming more often now, just to share the working I'm doing on daily basis. I just hope कि इसमें से जो भी निकलता है इसका नतीजा, आई होप कि समवन एक्चुअली टेल नवीन कि भाई उसको इंटरेस्ट में है कि प्लीज़ इस मैटर को जो है तरीके से रिजॉल्व करो। अगर तुमको साथ नहीं रखना उनको दे दो, उनके साथ एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कर लो। हम बड़े इन्वॉल्व हो जाते हैं, बैठ के बात कर लेते हैं। तुम्हें नहीं जाना सामने, तुम मत जाओ सामने, दानिश मत आए सामने, हम बड़ों में बात कर लेंगे। अगर बच्चा आपने नहीं रखना आपके तो आप बच्चा वापस करो। अगर बच्चा आपने रखना है तो उसके साथ उससे मिलने जुलने का वो रख लो। आपने नहीं मिलना, आप एग्रीमेंट में ऐड कर दो कि भाई मैं दानिश से नहीं मिलने चाहती, दानिश ना आए, दानिश ना इन्वॉल्व हो, दानिश मुझसे ना बात करे। वो आप एक क्लॉज बना दो उसकी, ताकि दानिश ना कांटेक्ट करे, दानिश ना आपको टच करे। लेकिन हर चीज़ का हल है, उसका हल ये नहीं है कि झूठ लेके। अब अभी मैं इस डॉक्यूमेंट में एक एक चीज़ साबित करूँगा जो उसने कोर्ट में झूठ, तो वो भी जुर्म है, कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट है। आप एक जज की बेइज्जती कर रहे हैं कि आप उससे झूठ बोल रहे हैं, राइट? सो दिस इज आई एम गोइंग टू प्रूव हाउ मेनी लाइज शी हैज told in an application based on affidavit. She provided affidavit, right? Oath, एक बीच में एक ओथ कमिश्नर भी मौजूद है। देखा जाए तो बेसिकली बहुत बड़ा जो झूठी गवाही देना और झूठ बयान करना, गलत बयानी करना अदालत के साथ, इट इज़ सीरियस ऑफेंस। सो आई वुड से दैट आई होप पीपल, ये जो उसका डेटा है, दिस इज़ गूगल लोकेशन हिस्ट्री डेटा, राइट? जो आपकी टाइमलाइन होती है उसमें आपको कुछ नहीं समझ में आता, कोई चीज़। This is, I have created a heat map out of the data, right? Now I have so much to show. This is a Google timeline here as well. I have just shared some examples here. I am working on this document, so just to show you that there is much more um, to see in coming days, because I'm working. This is the guy. This is Adil and his friend, and I will tell how I got the guy, how I got this, that he's the person who was involved there. So maybe you can see that this is already 140 pages document, because there's so much there. I will share it with everyone soon, but I'm just clearing it out. I'm just compiling it. I'm just making it a final version. I'm just going to share with everyone. So thank you very much, whoever hear me for even for a minute. um, I just request everyone to help me here, to help me to get my son back in my life, so I can start my life again. I'm just stuck here. I'm Noreen cannot do any damage to me. This is out of her reach. She cannot do any damage. She can keep telling a lie. Ultimately, she will expose herself this way. I'm not getting damaged, and um, I just believe in this, that the truth and the good thing, the good intention, that never dies, never go in vain, never goes wasted, right? It is always come back to you in good form. So I'm just not giving the negative thing to Noreen. I'm not giving गालियाँ. I'm not giving, saying bad words और बदुआ उसके लिए. I'm saying वो अपनी लाइफ में खुश हो रहा है, right? मुझे मेरी ज़िंदगी के जो पहलू है ना, उनको और ना ख़राब करे। साथ वो बहुत नाजुक एरिया है। अब साथ को बताना, एडॉप्शन का 2 साल तक मेरे बारे में जो नेगेटिव चीज़ें उसमें भरना, उसमें मुझे टाइम लगेगा रिकवर करने में। नाउ शी इज़ ट्राइंग टू स्नैच हर फ्रॉम माई हैंड, टेक हर सर्टिफिकेट of guardianship and then throw him in ED, because she is not going to take care of that ADHD affected. Many people are not going to believe this word right now. I'm telling you, she is just like this. She is a heartless, cold person now. She is not that knowing anymore. She is heartless. She got no emotions. So she will throw him away. I will show you everything very soon. There will be another such, and that time I will announce it in advance, so people can join me and people can ask me questions as well. I will open the forum. I will come on Facebook and sit there, so people can actually ask questions and I will reply live. So guys, whoever there heard this for even for a second, I thank you very. I thank you, um, and I really appreciate it. And please pray for me that I get my son back in old mindset back. I mean, I just not talking about taking him back in my life again like this. I'm just talking about he was just brainwashed for 2 years against me. I just wish that it's going to be easier for me to remove all those things. So just pray for me to may Allah help me and all such people out there who needs help, who are suffering from such bad things. So thank you very much.